Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to cartoons on Tuesday. And today I'm back with Legend of Korra, Book 3, and today I'm on Chapter 6 of Book 3, Season 3, Episode 6, which is called Old Wounds. So I think I know what that's going to have something to do with. Could mean multiple things, but specifically, I think we're going to be delving more into the relationship of Lynn and her half sister Sue, who we met last week with her whole family. I say last week, last episode. It's actually been about a month since I watched that last episode, though, or put that reaction out for episode 5, because Steven Universe came back, which was kind of my flagship Car Tuesday show. So I did the run of new episodes of that the past few weeks on Tuesdays. Now I'm back to Korra for now, at least, and I'm excited to be back because the last episode was pretty interesting, and I did just go back right now and rewatch my reaction to it, so I was able to get refreshed on what's going on. Lynn's not treating her family well, that she's never met before, all the kids or anything. The sisters hadn't seen each other in 30 years, apparently. Of course, Korra and all of them went there because they knew there was one of the new airbenders there, which is evidently Lynn's niece, but she does not want to be there as of now. Clearly, there's some issue, and this one's called Old Wounds, so we're going to hear about that, I think. And when I was watching it back just now, I did notice something where. So also, Varric was reintroduced. Sue had brought him into the fold here, so I'm glad to see him back because he's a funny character. But when talking about him, she said something like people deserve like a second chance or like to change their ways or something, which for Varric, I don't think that's going to be the case. But was she actually talking about herself? I think that may be the case, and maybe she did something to Lynn, or, the way Lynn's acting, like something bad must have happened. It can't just be normal sibling rivalry or, mom liked you better than me or something. Like, this just seems too extreme, and especially not to even try to see her for years and years. So maybe we'll find out whatever that is. Hopefully we do. Also, last time we learned, I guess, that Toph is potentially still alive, which I didn't think was the case, but no one knows where she is. I guess she's got to be really old at this point. Did she go into the spirit world too with Iroh? Probably not, but who knows? And then we have, the whole issue. Well, the whole season so far has been about the new airbenders. We saw Zaire, the main villain of the season, it would seem, try to infiltrate over on the island last time as well with the remaining people there. Kaya's basically in charge over there, so I guess when Tenzin's not back yet, she figured out by the end who he was. I guess he was trying to just get intel on the Avatar, find out what's going on. We still don't exactly know why he's after the Avatar, I think, unless I missed that, unless I'm forgetting that we did know about that. Last episode, though, they didn't say anything about it, but I know it's something to do with, Tenzin, and I think Lin or everyone in charge of the time locked him away back then when he went after her as a baby or whatnot, and that's part of the reason why Korra was kind of sheltered growing up, I guess, by them. So yeah, maybe we'll learn more backstory on them this time too, and check in with his other, cronies and his team there, the bad guy team. So yeah, there's some other plot lines besides that going on too, but that's generally what happened last time, and I'm ready to just pop right back into this one and get back into the world of Korra here. Let's do it. Okay, I thought they already knew she was with the Metal Clan because it seemed like the camera panned around and they were just like close by, but maybe that was just an illusion or I missed something. But anyway, yeah, we saw the villain team together this time, I guess, so they didn't really do too much other than just escaping the city. We didn't get any backstory on them, which I would have liked some, but I assume that'll still be coming. And yeah, I didn't realize that. I guess I thought before that the waterbender villain was just tied up, like had her hands like tied behind her back in jail or whatever, and or something. But I didn't. I guess yeah, she really just doesn't have arms, and she uses the makes water ones. So it was a funny shot with her like driving the truck with the water hands or arms. But anyway, I assume next time we'll get a showdown in the Metal City, or maybe the Korra and them will leave first and be on the road, but something's gonna go down. Yeah, so as I expected, though, most of the episode did have to do with Lynn and Sue's relationship, and Lynn just in general needing to get over the past, move forward, deal with things that happened, deal with her feelings essentially, not just push everyone away. So it seems like that ultimately happened, I guess with a little help from acupuncture, which I know it's some type of Eastern medicine thing in general. I guess is that what it's supposed to be in real life? Like, it's supposed to like help you be therapy essentially. I don't completely understand that, but I'm sure they're basing it on something real. Anyway, that was good to see some flashbacks there, and interesting. So, yeah, the scars on her face are from essentially a fight with Sue. Oh, it wasn't exactly a fight. She was trying to arrest her, and then Sue was resisting the arrest, and that's when that happened. Toph basically covered it up and sent Sue away, which was the main root of the issue there. So it's interesting to see if that was the right decision or not. I guess it's illegal essentially. It's corrupt, and on one regard for Toph to do that. Obviously, they said she felt guilty and left a year later. I don't know if that's true, or I guess it's possible someone else found out about it and blackmailed her or something into leaving, or who knows exactly what. But on the other hand, it does seem like for her daughter it was ultimately the best decision, because the way things turned out, Sue does generally just seem to be a good person now, and that has really changed, even though Lynn wasn't accepting it at first. And that's the whole thing about you're the one who hasn't changed, which basically seemed to be true. From what we can tell, and she even said herself at the end, like, if Mom hadn't done that for me, then where I would be in jail now or something, or things wouldn't have went this way. So yeah, from that regard, like, I guess Toph did do the right thing there for her family. It was best. Well, although it didn't, I guess it maybe ruined her relationship with Lynn. We don't know when Lynn saw her again. I mean, Sue said that they had all gotten together and Lynn didn't show up to talk about all this stuff, years back. We don't know if Lynn hasn't seen Toph this whole time either, or what's going on with that. But yeah, but anyway, like I said, though, it seems like it's an interesting conundrum, I guess, for a parent in this case, or something like that. I mean, this is kind of an extreme thing to have to make a decision on, but I'm sure like things like this do happen, clearly, even if it's not just strictly like police, criminal, or whatever with your kids, but like just things like this in general, where you have to navigate between your career and your children, and then the children against each other, basically. So very interesting. I would definitely like to see more. We got the brief Toph flashback there with her as an adult. Like to see some more of those. And yeah, still interested to see if she'll pop up again, still alive in the current timeline here. And then, yeah, with the metal bending stuff, I guess Korra can metal bend now a little bit. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I'm sure that'll come up. We'll see if Bolin will be able to do it. Wasn't 100% buying the Bolin is like scared about or like reticent to try because he thinks he won't be able to do it. I don't know. It seems like to me like his character wouldn't, from what we know about him, would be more gung-ho about trying it. At least if he's not, like, I maybe wanted a little better explanation for why than what we got, but whatever. I think it was mainly to, well, for one thing, just make the training with Korra a little more interesting, I guess, and then to tie him back in with Opal still, and like get them still more together, like on the same page about things. And like, it's like, I'm scared about this when I'm doing it, you're scared about leaving or disappointing your mom, but you should do that. Whatever. I don't know if it was needed, but whatever. Yeah, Opal will be going with them now. Well, she might be having to fight sooner than we think here, or than she thinks here. Obviously, I think and know that it will be soon, with Zaire and crew coming in. And so yeah, and I don't know if the guy, the Earthbender guy on the villain team is able to metal bend, but I wouldn't be too shocked if he is able to. Especially as it's probably going to be somewhat of a metal fight coming up. So Anyway, yeah, no Tenzin or any of that crew in this episode, or the rest of his family or anything. Maybe we'll check back in with them next time. We'll see. But yeah, a good episode. Again, mostly just dealing with the Lynn storyline, which is some much needed character development for her. Yeah, pretty satisfied on where it ended up, but still interested in more of the whole Toph family saga backstory as well. But yeah, expecting some direct confrontation next time with Zaire and Korra. So I will be back next time with Book 3, Episode 7. Until then, do subscribe to the channel here if you enjoy these. Do leave some comments if you want to get any conversation going. Until next time, I'm up out of here. Peace.
On to phase 2. Julie cleans up this mess.